there are two things that disappoint me in life. One, when Starbucks doesn't put whipped cream on my drink when they know that is 75% of the reason that I buy it. And number two, that I look awful in bucket hats. But hey, welcome to my shelf. I'm serving you barefaced realness today. Let's get into it. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Just Shy. I am Shy, the person, not the adjective. And welcome back to Shy needs to fix this shelf because it's real bad. It's real bad. Also, don't mind me. I'm just stirring my whipped cream into this because, yes, like how could you not put whipped cream on this? But yes, I'm coming to you, no glitter, barefaced realness, because yeah, I'm not putting on makeup to fix my shelf. I'm gonna get sweaty. That's just gonna happen. But I have a ton of albums. There's like some behind me. This video is gonna be a mess. I have a ton of albums that I need to put away. I haven't even unpacked my existing albums that I had before I moved, and this shelf is just ugly. Like, we gotta fix it. So I went to Barnes & Noble's this morning, right when they opened, to get some more Psychers albums. And I decided that since I have today off, we're gonna fix my shelf so I have a place to put all of these albums. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. I don't have a whole plan of how I wanna do this. So a lot of this is gonna be time-lapse. I will try to take breaks in between to come and check in with you guys, see how I'm feeling about this, and ask for your suggestions, because although by the time you're seeing this, I will be done, it's probably not gonna be cute. So please do leave me your suggestions. If you have a better way that I can like put something, if you see something I don't, please help me. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's fix this shelf. Okay, I'm so tired. That took me 2 hours. I don't know how long that was fast forward, but that took me 2 straight hours, but we got most of it on there. So I'm not done, obviously. I still have like a bunch of 80s stuff I need to like put up there, but we're done for today. So I will add another clip to this video when I come back and we'll finish 80s. And this actually is sweat this time. Usually I'm like, I'm not sweaty, I'm just moisturized, but no, today it's sweat. I'm so sweaty. Okay, so yeah, I'll add another clip to this when I come back, and then once I'm done, I'll give you like a full shelf tour thing. Hey, it's been a week. Let's do an update. Hey, I bought this bunny blanket. If you know, you know. So anyways, it's been a week since I have worked on my shelf. I did do, there you go, I'll just be in the corner here. Hello. I did do like that, these, that, those, wait, I can't reach it. I did put up some shelves and I did decorate my keychain board thing. And like unpacked the last box, which basically just had 80s merch in it. A lot of 80s merch. So that's what all of this stuff is now. I also realized when I opened it that like I did my shelf wrong. I need to like move the DVDs over here and like put the photo books all down here and put the magazines in the magazine rack up here. A lot of things. Wait, over there. Not over here, over there. Everything's backwards. Anyway, so I'm tired. I stayed up way too late watching things and reading things. And so now I'm tired, but like this shelf needs to be done before I go to work tomorrow. So like we gotta finish it. So you get Sleepy Bunny Shy, and we're gonna fix this shelf. We're gonna finish it today. Okay, let's go. Okay, here's how the shelf turned out. It looks so full already. But to be fair, I just have like a lot of filler things in there where I have space to expand, but we'll get into it from top to bottom. So starting in the middle, I have Hongjoon's birthday merch rug. That is like a rug of his signature, but it's like a real small rug. And also I would never step on it, so I just hung it up. And then I put up all of my Hongjoon signed albums. I do have some other ones, but you know, Hongjoon is Hongjoon. And then back here is where I'm hiding stuff that I don't know where to put. I have an extra like Jung-ho kit thing. Do I genuinely need it? No, but I can't get rid of it. And on this side, I have all three of Hongjoon's signatures from the world. If I get more signed albums from Hongjoon, I might do something else with this. But for now, again, fills the space. Okay, then this area. This is a mess, but I just can't help it when it comes to their birthday merch. So I tried to keep everything together as best as I could, but this is all of the 80s magazines and like the little photo books that I got from Wonderwall, Wooyoung, Mingi, Wooyoung. This is the Cromer thing, Jong-o. This is a fan. Yuno, Yosang, Sani, Mingi, Sani. And then I had to put Yosang back here, which I'm kind of upset about, but he just was not going to fit up here. Like where? Where was I going to put him? On the ceiling? Okay, so then we have the first two cubes of this shelf, which is Monster X. Now, if you know me, you would know I don't love Fantasia. So Fantasia is in the back. I just put one version of Fantasia up there and the rest are in the back. And I put the cassette and Mini Hux, one of Mini Hux jewel case versions. I do have more, but we're just going to display one of each of my 3 boys here. So I have all of most of Monster X albums. And then this little shelf I just kind of gave to Key. He doesn't have enough albums to really deserve his own cube, but again, we're filling space. And then behind Key, I have all of my Monster X overflow jewel cases that didn't fit up there. So Key's just like hiding that for me. And then we have my EXO shelf with my poor damaged EXO albums. Ugh. I'm such a bad XOL. They fell off. I had a different shelf in my closet before, and they like fell off of it. And so that's why they're damaged, but it's okay. I'll still love them. And then here we have just like my soloists. So this is Kim Woo Sol. This is a couple of Very Very albums, a Gravity album, just solos and just like random one-off albums that I bought for boy groups. Here's my Enhypen cube, this cute Haesung. So there is like space back there to put more Enhypen albums. Usually I just keep one version of their albums, sometimes 2, but usually 1. And then this, I had a Monster X like Season's Greetings thing, so that's there. And then the bears are back there. Just because this was just dead empty, and I was like, okay, maybe let's not be empty. And then this is all of my larger Enhypen things. So their Season's Greetings, their Goo Goo packages, their like anniversary frame thing, all of that. Oh. And then we make it over here to In Citizen Land. So this is my Wavy Season's Greetings, Taeyong's Loveholic member version cover for no reason. And behind him is just like hiding all of the albums that are just huge. So The Stealer, Thrilling, Itzy's Checkmate, a bunch of the bigger NCT albums, and then this limited edition Baekhyun one that I just love. I love that. It's from his Japanese album. And then I also set up my little acrylics because it's cute. So I have 10 and I have Taeyong's. Then we go into like the jewel case and Super M Cove. So all of my Super 1 albums are back there. My 10 flip book, Kinos, NCT jewel cases, Super M jewel cases, all of that. And then this is all the NCT photo books, but I really mostly just collect things that have 10 in it. So like I have all of the like all member comeback things because they have 10 in it. And then I put all of the Wavy ones up front because Wavy is my unit. And then we have Kingdom. I'm so happy to be able to display this again. I'm 100% gonna have to move Dan. But that's a later problem. And then behind Dan is Epics, but like, I don't think I want to collect their physical albums anymore, so that's why they're just kind of back there. Although I do have some signed ones, so I don't know. And then we have TXT's little cubes. The little oatmeal bags are back there. Can't unhear that. I genuinely didn't think I had this many TXT albums. I usually only keep 1 TXT album per comeback, but like for the last few ones, I've been keeping all versions. So there's that. And then these are my aesthetic albums, really. These are all 3 of Hui's cover for Love or Take, all of the Only One Of solos, and then Stray Kids Maxident, just because I had nowhere to put them, honestly. And then we have my girl group cube. So they have definitely some room to grow. I'm gonna have to move that Stacy album, but we have Stacy and we have Le Seraphim's physical albums in here. So that's just where they're gonna live. And then, oh goodness, down here, this is where I've decided to put Jaejoon and Tan. So before he was in Tan, he was in C Clown. So I do have his C Clown albums and his Tri album when he did like a trio, which is signed and I love it. But yeah, so I'm just keeping all of Jaejoon's albums down here. And then we have this. So initially this was going to be Psychers cubes, but they really only have 2 albums. And then Etsy had, you know, the box packaging, that's Yeji's member version. And then they had these like magazine ones, which were way too big to fit on anything. And I was like, okay. So this is just kind of miscellaneous. I have this Random Victim album. I have Dreamland by Seed? I don't know how they want their name pronounced. Until Psychers gets more albums, and then I will move all of this, and this will just be a Psychers cube until they outgrow it. Okay, now for what is the bulk of my shelf, honestly. Okay, so we have, I'm gonna have to blur some of this, so let's just get in close here. We have my keychain board here. I do have Jong-O's keychain coming from the Snowman Factory merch, but I had to buy his from Subk, so that's why he's not here yet. But yeah, I kind of want to collect all of Hanuman's little keychains and just put all the little Hanumans up here. So that's what I'm thinking. I also have Ten's birthday necklaces, which I could just like never bring myself to actually wear. So I have it in 2 colors. It's unnecessary on all fronts. I'm a hoarder. And then just like other things that I could attach to this board. Okay, I'm sorry I'm gonna have to blur this next part, but here we go. So this is my photo card display frame. It actually has like more spaces back here, but I don't have any more like special cards to put in here. So I just kind of blocked off the 2 that are empty with those little things, you know, the little projection keyring things. And then a friend sold me this Hongjoon Polaroid of him in red hair. And if you know, that is my favorite hair color on him. This Universe Winners PC, which I could never bring myself to actually put in a binder. And then this is a Jong-O Polaroid that I actually won just from buying albums. They were like, oh, you won a signed Polaroid. And I was like, okay. And it was Jong-O. So yeah, I have to blur those because they're, yeah. But that's what that is. Now, these are my light sticks. I don't collect light sticks for anybody but ATEEZ, but I feel like that's enough. So this was ATEEZ's very first light stick here. And then we had the Lightini version 1 keyring, Lightini version 2 keyring, Lightini version 1, Lightini version 2, and then like our first like full-size light stick thing. And then their cute picture from the first membership kit. Yeah. But yeah, these little boxes are too cute. Too cute. Okay, and then all the rest. So I just have it in era order, basically. So starting from EP1 and then up, EP4, and then this is EP4, but like make it Japanese. This is All of Fever, some of which I had to put in the back because these ones were chunky. Fever was a chunky era. And then we have Where We Are Now. So I just kind of have fillers. So I did get Sunghwa-san and Jong-O signed albums from this era too. So they're just there for now, just kind of filling space because there's only been like 2.5 releases for this. So I put the little witness disc there to just fill space. Then this is just straight up a filler shelf. I know I'm going to have more ATEEZ someday, but for now, this is where I'm keeping their perfume. This little treasure box is literally full of ATEEZ merch. So that's fun. And then like all the light stick boxes and all of that is back there. My light stick case. And then this is all the ATEEZ jewel cases. And mostly it's Japanese releases because their Japanese releases tend to be jewel cases. Except for this one. But so I put Hongjoon's face there because it's Hongjoon's face, and then that's just all of the platform versions, jewel cases, and such and so forth, member versions. Oh, this next to it is all of the DVDs and 2 collect books that I am collecting instead of actually using as collect books. So that's fun. I don't know why the first DVD was like huge. And then they really scaled it down for the second one. I don't know what size the third one's going to be, but I already bought it. Then we have all of my ATEEZ Season's Greetings. I have all of them. These are the membership kits. I have all of them. And then these are all the photo books. I have to store sideways because they're too big, except for this one. I probably could have put it, but So yeah, they're first, this is heavy. This thing is heavy and it is huge. And I'm like, why would you do this? But their first photo book that they don't count as the first photo book for some reason, but it is gorgeous. And then the first photo book that they actually called the first photo book. I'm gonna have to fix the plastic on that. And then these are merch binders. This is the summer MD binder, and then this is the Japanese fan kit binder that they did. I just keep those down here too. And then this is the Fever Diary photo book, and then the summer photo book. Ugh. And then a thingy to keep them all from sliding all over the place. But yeah, so this is my shelf now after we have filled it up with every album that I own currently. Like I said, there's a lot of filler space, but that's just room to grow. So thank you so much for staying with me through this video if you did. And until the next time I buy way too much 80s merch. Bye!